Good morning. Welcome to life at, what day is it today? Oh God. Okay, it's Thursday. Tomorrow I will be 8 weeks postpartum and my baby will be 8 weeks old. If you can tell by the fact that I'm wearing these eye masks, it's gonna be scary when I take them off for you to see what it looks like underneath. It's just like permanent darkness and redness around my eyes. The fact though that I'm even wearing them and had the opportunity to put them on, and the fact that we're even filming this video right now is a miracle. And by miracle I mean I actually got sleep last night, but here's why I got sleep. You'll notice that it's quiet because my baby is sleeping, which is also a rare occurrence. Let me dish up my breakfast. So I make this a lot actually. It is oatmeal. I use cashew milk. I put banana in it and let it all cook down with the banana and a crap ton of cinnamon. I add protein powder and then it becomes this delicious like sweet banana oatmeal. Making regularly scheduled content has not happened. No. So we're gonna try to make something today. I did get some fun things in the mail that make me excited to sit at my desk again because I'm very proud of my desk setup. And you're probably sick and tired of seeing all of my different office setup and desk setup videos because like things haven't changed drastically, and especially like the tech that I like, I've kept because it's consistent. Like I love new stuff, but it's such a learning curve every time to try and set up like a new piece of something when like you just want your work environment to be consistent and intuitive. Let's open some things. Also, I got something new yesterday. iPhone 17 Pro Max. Ain't she beautiful? Ain't she fantastic? What I would love to do is like a side-by-side photo comparison, like maybe with the telephoto or maybe with my A1, like just for fun to see the side-by-side photo shoot. I love doing videos like that. Maybe I'll get a Charlie iPhone photo shoot. That sounds cute. Okay, let's do an unboxing. We need a knife. Whoa. That's a lot of stuff. Okay, so this is the MX Creative Console. It's essentially a sidekick for creative work and a lot of shortcuts for just computer work in general. I have a video on how I use that in Lightroom to speed up my workflow, so I'll have that linked in the cards and in the description. This is the MX Brio. So if you guys need a high quality webcam, this is fantastic. I think I made a reel about this a little while ago. I love Logitech stuff. The MX keys for Mac. This has been my keyboard for, I feel like 5 years, like a really long time. I love it because first of all, the design is pretty. Like I loved using a Mac keyboard because it was modern, clean, and this is just as clean, if not more functional. It actually has like curves in the keys, much more comfortable to type on, and I type really, really quickly. So when a keyboard can't keep up, that really pisses me off. I played a Timon and Pumbaa typing game when I was a kid, and guaranteed I can out-type all of you. Just saying, I'm a very fast typer. The pièce de résistance MX Master 4 for Mac. And again, when it comes to a mouse, you want something that is comfortable for your hand, but you also want something that has all the shortcuts necessary for you to be able to do whatever you need to do quickly and efficiently without having to pick your hand up and move or click multiple things all the time. So, how pretty. Look at that. Just look at it. See how nicely your hand, like look at that. How lovely. And your thumb has this nice little area to rest on. All of these devices you control and customize with the Logi Options Plus app. If you guys did see my MX Creative Console video, there's something called the Actions Ring, and that is kind of like a shortcut ring to give you different shortcuts. I'll show you what that looks like. But really, like this scroll, you have the top scroll here, you've got this side one, you have your shortcut buttons. It's just making everything more intuitive and more comfortable for you in terms of a mouse experience. They're super easy to connect. It is via Bluetooth. If you already have the Logi Options Plus app, that's how you connect all of this and customize it according to what you want. So hopefully a little later today, we can go in and we can set this up so that when I do make it back when I do make it back to work, it truly can't be easier and more intuitive. And this is all gonna be ready to go for me. So it should be said that because I'm an Apple girl, all of this is for Mac. There are PC versions as well. The webcam I do have one already. Anywho, that's nice of them to send me so many things. Welcome to the next day. I have put my baby down for a nap. It's gonna be weird to start calling her by her name because I just keep saying my baby. I have put Charlie down for a nap. And Evan has gone to pick up his kids from school. And I have a glorious, Lord knows whether it's gonna be 20 minutes to 45 minutes to maybe an hour to do this. Here's my office, which I've very rarely seen in the last 8 weeks. Truly, if at all. Oh, I should show you this too. This shows you how little I've been sitting in this chair. Bear has literally claimed it as her throne. You could make a whole new cat out of that. This is now her chair. So I've started, this is supposed to be her spot over here with the blanket and with the box. And so I've just been taking the blanket and putting it there over top of the fur because I just don't even have time to deal with this right now. I'm contemplating just buying another chair at this point. This is my chair. So the desk is looking pretty good. We have our OG Logitech materials here. And you know what? Now it's time to upgrade. Let's make some adjustments, shall we? Baby monitor. Look, she's sleepy. Okay. This is on. That is truly how long it has been. Wow. Look at all the tabs I have open. Isn't it weird when you come back to a computer how like opening the tabs tell you so much about that day that you were on the computer, and it almost transports you back into that moment. Like I remember printing off this Purelator shipping label. I was so pregnant then. Hi. All right, so we're gonna go into my Logi options application here. Oh, there's a new update. Might as well. It would make sense because I have not been here in a while. Now, like a psychopath, I check the baby monitor. So right now, as you can see, we've got the Master 3S for Mac, and they look very similar. However, they are different. Actually, it looks like the tiniest bit wider. If we're talking about just aesthetics, there's like this clear, I don't know if you can see it, like plasticky kind of rim around it, which looks very modern and very nice. It's a tiny bit wider than the 3S. On the side, we have more of those easy access buttons. And we've got this symbol here, which is for the action ring. So that'll bring up the action ring, which you'll see in a second. This right now is just a rest for your thumb. So if you guys remember my video on the Logitech Creative Console, then you'll know what the action ring is. But if not, I'm gonna show you. So I'm gonna go to add device, Bluetooth. We're going to take off this, turn it on. Oh, we got some haptic feedback going on. That felt so cool on my thumb here. It like vibrated. Fun. You can also connect these to multiple devices, by the way. You can see 1, 2, and 3, and then you can switch between them, which I love when going back and forth because I have my iPad set up over there. If you have your laptop propped up beside you, I don't usually have it open, and just like that, this is connected. Awesome. Bye-bye 3S. Sayonara. And now, oh, that feels good. Feels real good. We're gonna connect the new keyboard. So on this guy, same thing. Power. Ta-da! Bluetooth. MX keys S. Annette. Check the baby monitor like a psychopath. She's still sleeping. Yes. What do I do? Please type the following passcode on the keyboard followed by the return key. Don't you love that you're seeing exactly how this works right now? Like how easy it is to set it up? Now that's connected. Now this can go bye-bye, even though it was the same keyboard. This actually came with, I think, 2 keyboards ago, but I like it. It's a wrist rest and it's black and not white, but everything up here is black and white. I feel like that's okay. As you can see here, we have the new MX Master 4, and it's asking if I want to copy the settings over. So, I mean, we can do that first, which is very nice that actually that option exists. Let's get a walkthrough. Okay, so hold move left, you can switch between desktops. That's nice. Hold and move up. App expose. Quick permission control. Oh, that's cool. Push to open the actions ring. That's the actions ring. Haptic feedback intensity, so you can set whether you want it subtle, low, or medium is default. I'm gonna leave it at the default. So basically, I think of the actions ring like it's a bunch of shortcuts that are easily accessible with like the press of your thumb, if you will, and now into the mouse, which is awesome because originally that was something you were only getting with the MX Creative Console. But now you have that on your mouse, which is sick. And you can change what each of those are. They're also customizable depending on the app that you're in. I have the whole video about how I use the actions ring with the MX Creative Console in Lightroom, but you can use it in a bunch of these other like editing applications that already have preset action ring like options for you. So there's already, it's already preset. Again, you can customize it, but it's nice that a lot of the work is already done for you initially because like me, if you have a child and you're like, I do want this thing and it is going to be handy, but I need to be able to use it right away, you can. So we're just going to install those. It should be said also, if you go into the Logi marketplace, and I can show you where that is. Okay, yeah, that's where it is. So basically, once you're in the kind of main menu showing you all your different like Logitech products, go up here to the actions ring, customize ring, and over here you can see in the marketplace there are tons of other plugins for different applications, like over 30 for example, like Capture One, Photoshop, After Effects, Final Cut Pro, VLC Media Player, Spotify. Like there are tons of different ones here that are available to speed up your workflow and using your computer. Like you never want to have to lift your hand to have to access different features of the application that you're in. So this just makes it super, super intuitive. And that's why I have not changed my mouse or keyboard, and they just keep making it better. So for example, this is me. So I'm just clicking like this big old thumb button here. That brings up the actions ring. And you can see my shortcuts are going to Google, accessing music, volume, screen brightness, replying with ChatGPT, and locking my workstation. And so you can also customize these as well. So you can see here, and if you wanted to change one, you could switch to a different profile or folder, and you would literally just drag it over, and that would change one of the options on the actions ring. It is truly that easy. Live demo. So if you hold this button here, again, it's so nice that these are near your thumb, first of all. Basically, if you press and hold it and cursor left, you change the desktop that you're in. If you press and hold it and go up, you get mission control. If you hold and move down, you see all of your apps. Like it exposes all of the apps that you have in your dock. And then just clicking it also brings up mission control. So cool. So let's bring up like Google, for example, and let's just search like, I don't know, let's go on YouTube. I don't know if this is gonna be a good example, but we're about to find out. Okay, so we're in a browser. So YouTube, you can use these little scrolly wheels, these right here, and that will take you through different tabs. So you don't have to go up and cursor to click through them. And then if you're on one, like we're on YouTube, you scroll obviously with like the scroll wheel, easy peasy lemon squeezy. And then to go back or to go forward a page, that's when you would use these two buttons here. So cool. I do love the haptic feedback also. And then this is for shift wheel mode, but you can change it to do whatever else you would like. Like you could also have it open ChatGPT, which actually, like I use it enough, I think I'm gonna do that. And there are all kinds of other options that you can assign it. It's just so nice when people are trying to make my life easier. So something I haven't done a lot of that I know is another option is creating smart actions. So basically you're like creating a routine that with one click, it would operate the whole routine for you. And this is something that's great when you're editing, because there are a series of actions you'll do to like perform one task. Or whether it's a startup routine, like a morning startup routine on your laptop, you can do something like that. Things that I would like to do that maybe in subsequent naps, baby naps, I can do to speed up my life, because as we can see, I'm running out of time. So for a little bit of added fun, why don't we first of all check if the baby's still asleep. She's flailing. Oh, go back to sleep. Do it on your own. You can do it. Fall back asleep. I think I just heard her fart through the baby monitor. Let's open up a Lightroom catalog and then I'm gonna go check on my baby. Her back. Excuse me. Can you just like move to the move just there? Thanks. Okay, let's go to Charlotte's newborn photos because that's what's on this hard drive. Hi, Houston. We have photos. Okay. Also, these are so cute. Look at all our little stupid baby photos. Link to my Instagram because if you want to see some of these final ones and how it all came together and like the story of her birth and everything, you can go and read the post there. But like, so actions ring by hitting the mouse, not even using like, I think the Creative Console is a fantastic product. But if I had to recommend one thing, like start with what you need at your home desk setup. Like if you're getting a keyboard and mouse, this is the setup you want to have. You can still use the Actions ring without having the Creative Console. I do think that's still a great deal because you get a few months free of Adobe Creative Cloud just by buying it. So it kind of negates the price of it altogether. Because if you were gonna pay for Creative Cloud already, which you probably are if that's a product you want, it's kind of a no-brainer. You kind of get the Creative Console for free. But if you don't have that, just by getting the mouse, you get all of these options. So in here we have temperature, tint, exposure, contrast, highlights, shadows, blacks, whites. And that is, so now basically you're avoiding having to go into this menu, click and drag sliders. You can go to your shadows, you can hover over shadows and then just use the Creative Console dial there, or highlights and do it like that, or contrast and make that adjustment there. Again, all without, warm it up a bit, tint. And then this is all like, my hands are on two things. I have one on the mouse and I have one on the dial, and that is it. And I've already made such progress. Like it's just awesome. You can zoom in with the dial. So, and in that, and in a couple adjustments using the Action ring, not having to have one hand on the keyboard, I can just use the dial. Like the dial is so much more intuitive too, coupled with the Action ring on the mouse. I love this setup. I love how easy it is. And like if you open Zoom, for example, as well, just to show you some of the other features of the Action ring, these are all the shortcuts and the options you would get for Zoom. And I haven't actually customized it for Premiere Pro, but you can see that there are some presets already given for the Action ring and for color correction. And for DaVinci Resolve, same thing. For After Effects, same thing. So that is a little rundown on the MX Master 4 mouse, some of the other Logitech products that I love. I'll have those videos linked in the description again. And yeah, that is my little life update. These are the tools I'm using to speed up my workflow and to keep myself sane while having a bebe. Is she awake? Oh my god, she's still asleep. If you guys want any other tips, tools, suggestions on how I'm speeding up my life and how I'm like managing to work between having an 8-week-old baby, I will share that with you. There's gonna be some day in the life content coming just to show you like how I'm getting my ish together, because that is the goal. We were supposed to have a lot of travel in October that now we're not doing, just so I can like go back to the gym, start working again. We have to get a nanny so that I can work, and how all of that is going to function and what my life looks like as a full-time breastfeeding mother who still wants to work. Don't have to, still want to. Yeah, so thank you for watching this video and for the shamble that it is. I'm glad you got to see me on 2 of the days that I've gotten the most sleep in the last 8 weeks. If you like this video, please give it a like down below, subscribe if you're not already, and hit the notification bell to get notified for all future videos. And I'll see you guys in the next one. Lord knows what my mental health will be like then. I'm gonna have a snack and maybe like sit in the peace and quiet before the kids get home and just enjoy that. Okay, bye.